What's going on, guys? I am Switters. Welcome back to the channel, and I'm going to make this brief. You've probably heard by now, and this is something that popped up while I was streaming earlier today. We've been hearing a lot about from Activision saying, you know, we all know by now, Treyarch moved their game back. It was supposed to come out in 2023. It got pushed back to 2024. They've been overwhelmed the last few years with the life cycle of their games getting moved up, and they got a year of development taken out to replace Sledgehammer because Sledgehammer needed more time. So then Sledgehammer had another year. They put out Vanguard. Even with that, Treyarch had to do that. They were put in charge by Activision of the zombies part of Vanguard. They were only given that about 5 months out from the game's launch, which goes a very long way to explain why zombies was such a nightmare in Vanguard. But we've also been hearing that there will be premium, quote-unquote, premium content coming in 2023, the fall of 2023, where a new Call of Duty game typically comes out. So for a little bit of time, we were thinking, oh, well, there's just going to be a blank year coming out in 2023. It's just going to be Modern Warfare 2, gets a 2-year life cycle, that's it, period. And then it was, are we going to get Black Ops 2 fully remastered? Because Activision does not want to go a full year without having us pay for something. I mean, they need us to pay $70 for a new game for something, because it's billions of dollars that they would lose if they didn't do it. So by this time next year, if everything goes as I think most of us are probably hoping, Microsoft will own Activision Blizzard. But until that time comes, everything has to be in development long before then. So, you know, and again, there was more talk about maybe it would be a standalone Zombies game. I never really had faith in that. It could be a Zombies Chronicles 2, although, again, I didn't have too much faith in that either, because what would they be remastering? That's why I was thinking maybe, personally, my thought was it would maybe be a full Black Ops 2 remaster. But now we're getting word today coming from Jason Schreier, who works for Bloomberg. And as you can see on this tweet that's been on the screen here for a little bit, they were going back and forth and whatnot. The long and the short of it is, next year there will be premium content coming. Premium, that's in quotes. All that means is paid content. It is not going to be free DLC. It is going to be something that you have to pay for. What it looks like it's going to be now is a sequel to the campaign that we got just a week ago, or 2 weeks ago, with Modern Warfare 2. So there'll be basically a campaign sequel coming for that. And there will be a remastered version of the original Modern Warfare 2, those multiplayer maps. So the 2009, I believe it was 2009, version of Modern Warfare 2, those maps, multiplayer maps, will be getting remastered for the fall of 2023. Kind of the odd thing about that is that Sledgehammer is in the lead on this. They will be working with Infinity Ward. They're going to be working with you guys know probably there's Activision Blizzard is kind of the head, and there's many sub companies underneath it. The three main ones being Infinity Ward, Sledgehammer, Treyarch. You also have Beanox, you've got Raven, you've got Moon something or other. I can't even remember all the names, but Sledgehammer has the lead on this. Now, it's not going to be obviously fully original stuff. It's going to be remastering Modern Warfare 2, the original Modern Warfare 2 maps, and it's going to be paid DLC content. It is going to be an extension of Modern Warfare 2 2022, okay? So it's not going to be really a brand new game. It's just going to be a continuation, and it's just going to be a way for them being Activision, to make a couple more $1 billion off of us by giving us something, even though it's not a full real game. So they are, again, there will be new campaign. This is the word as of now. None of this is 100% concrete, but as of now, this is where it stands. There's going to be, like I said, campaign continuation / sequel, whatever you want to call it, from this year's game. And then again, remastered maps from the original Modern Warfare 2. So however you feel about that, I don't know. Let me know down in the comments. For me, I tell you what, I would have been way happier with a full Black Ops 2 remaster. I got to be honest. I wouldn't have minded paying for that. between the multiplayer and zombies. Campaigns for me are, I play it once and I'm done. I don't go back and replay them. Some of them have been perfectly fine. This year was perfectly fine. None of them have been so compelling that I'm like, I just gotta play that campaign again. Like, it's never happened with me. So I don't know, maybe you feel differently. Maybe you think it's worth it, $70 to get remastered multiplayer maps and a little bit of a continuation for the campaign that we had this year. I don't know. Honestly, I'm not judging you either way. If that's what you're into, that's what you're into. That's great. I mean, you should be happy about what we're getting then. I would have taken a BO2, a full BO2 remaster over that any day of the week. I got to be honest with you. Having that multiplayer plus those zombies remastered especially, really, I mean, for me, that could have been pretty great. But anyways, guys, you let me know what you think. There's an article over here too. There's many articles I'm sure you can find about this. I'll leave a link to a couple of articles down in the description below if you want to peruse this. It basically just says everything that I've just told you, but you can go through them if you like. I knew they weren't going to go a full year without selling us something at full price. I just knew they weren't going to do that. I was hoping, again, for me, well, I just said it a few times, but it's not what I would have wanted. This, you know, new old maps and a little bit of a campaign sequel, like, whatever. But anyways, you guys tell me what you think down below, and I'll catch you in the next one very soon.